Hi, Steve Willems here from NAI Keystone to talk about sale leasebacks. A sale leaseback is a vehicle that can help owners with the disposition of their buildings get cash up front to use for other purposes and still retain the usability of the building by virtue of a lease. Primarily, we see these used with manufacturers. It can be office. It all has to do with credit of the tenant, credit of the owner. The final sale price is going to be factored in part by the credit of the what will be the tenant, the term, the overall quality of the asset, i.e. the sticks and bricks. Is it high quality, medium, low? And you can have really a low quality with a high quality tenant and still achieve a transaction that makes sense. It's used quite often for someone that is maybe operating their own business and they're in their 60s, 70s, thinking about what's next with their life. It's a way they can take the real estate component out of the picture and sell their business at that point to someone else, and they can lease from somebody else, and they can collect the money from the real estate at a favorable rate and amount. So we can talk about a couple of different styles. For an industrial use, there could be a manufacturer that's been around for a while and is in need of retooling. Maybe some new machines are needed. Some new systems need to be put in place to modernize their business and get their production level up. New machines might mean fewer employees, less variables on that side. Anything that might make that business more efficient and more productive and more profitable. But maybe it costs millions of dollars to get those machines. That business owner could enter into a sale leaseback with an investor who would buy the real estate for a premium, fill their coffers with cash, and the business could have the cash to reinvest, modernize, become more efficient, become more aggressive, maybe take out some other competitors by virtue of being more efficient, and pay a lease every month. Typically, a lease would be no less than 10 years. On occasion, it's a little bit less. Typically, 10 years is a good number. We can go 12 or 15 years and get a premium in many cases. Depends on the business. If it's an industrial user that's involved in e-commerce, it could be a way, assuming they've got a good track record, they've been in place for a while, good credit, they could do a sale leaseback, take the cash from the sale of the asset and reinvest in very narrow aisle racking, new material handling equipment. Could be automated pickers, packers, something that would give them a significant edge over their competition and bring about more profitability, and then they'll pay a lease as opposed to a mortgage payment. In an office environment, if it's a corporation, some well-established credit-worthy entity, they could sell their office building to an investor and turn around and lease. The lease is still going to be on the balance sheet. It's going to be on a different line than the asset was, and it gives them an opportunity to sweep a significant amount of cash up front and pay the lease over time. So it does present a nice opportunity for people that have been in place for some time and have decent credit. The marketplace right now is full of investors there are institutional investors that are a little bit picky as far as the quality and the type of the asset and the credit that they like to see. There's other investors that are wide open looking for any opportunity at all. So they come in all shapes and sizes, but right now is a terrific time to consider a sale leaseback, if that makes sense for your business. We don't see any change in this in the near term. Rates are very low. People are sitting on a lot of cash. This is a way that they can employ their cash and get a nice return and get some growth over time. And for the seller, it gives them a chance to sweep some cash and use it for other purposes. Be happy to talk more about it. Please contact myself or any of our brokers. We've got some terrific brokers in the office that are very knowledgeable of this and can help you with your analysis to see if it's a good fit for you. And we'll try to help you develop your options and predict what might come. Then you have some better information you can make decisions on whether you proceed or not. Love to help you in the future. Thanks again. Bye now.